Um, for some reason, just like in the last couple of weeks, I've been saying it a lot. I've been making that reference when I'm thinking things through and trying to put things together in my head mentally. I keep hearing power plays. So um, I'm getting maybe someone needs to start putting some in place. Maybe you are being called to start um, standing more in your power. Maybe that's the season that you're in right now. I don't know about y'all, but this Leo season was very abundant for me energetically. Um, I felt fucking good and I was taking action. Y'all, usually I'm um, being consistent with being going on live, you know what I mean? I'm being consistent with walking my son to school a few days out the week or whatever so I can get into nature and work it out, y'all. What are you talking about? First of all, shout out to Contour Body Boss, straight out of Oakland, California. But I'm taking supplements and shit like that. Like instead of drinking as much as I was, you know. And it's fun because I be taking my chlorophyll drops and my collagen in shot glasses. You know, somebody's taking more action. Somebody's pouring more into their self, taking their power back, standing on business. Somebody's standing on business like a motherfucker. I don't know who you cut off, but you standing on that shit. You know what I mean? This season, there's no spinning a block with you. You know what I mean? What the fuck? Right idea, wrong bitch season. You feel me? Find something productive to do. Find somebody else to play with season. You know what I mean? Some of you are being called to make a business plan. Find your niche. 'Tis the season to find your niche and stick with it. You know what I mean? Trust the process. Definitely trust the process. Take initiation. I know just Leo energy, that is self-love like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people hate Leos. I'm a Leo rising, so I fuck with Leos. You know what I mean? I definitely exude that energy. Um, but yeah, some power plays need to be initiated this season, or you're just being congratulated on the ones that you have implemented and put in place. You know what I mean? Big boss energy right now. How y'all feeling though? It's Tuesday. Nothing special. Nah. Shit, I love every day that I'm up, that I'm here, that I'm, you know, you should too. Every day is a blessing. Thanking God for today and tomorrow. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, just staying in that boss energy, standing on business, setting those boundaries. You know what I mean? Not allowing yourself to be as accessible. But what you doing in your downtime? Are you doom scrolling? You know what I mean? What are you feeding yourself? What content are you? Yo, look at the pup. Look at you. You're so cute. Hi. You want to ride the car? You want to ride the car? You want the Benz? He's so cute. Hi, Papa. Hey. Have a good day. I love puppies. They know a real one when they smell one, I'm telling you. But where was I at though? Yeah, just like yes, establishing those boundaries and standing on them. You know what I mean? Not allowing you to be a revolving door for narcissists. Being a revolving door for people that will not change. Motherfuckers want to keep coming back around unchanged with no apology. What do you want? Why are you here? You that shit's not happening this season. You're making yourself a priority. You know what I mean? Even over them kids. It is sickening how many adults are saying fuck them kids. Kids are the future. We need these kids. You know? But I do feel it though. Prioritizing yourself. Like as a parent, I have to love myself more than I love my son. Period. There's nothing more on this life that I love more than myself. After that, it's my kid. But in order for me, I need to love myself. And I need to put myself first so that I can show up best for him. You know what I mean? Fuck that making sacrifices shit for these kids. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. The sacrifice is the action that you take. It's not it's not stillness. Like I'm sacrificing. I do sacrifice some time with him for our future, for the time that we're gonna spend together in the future. You know what I mean? But I'm also present while I'm here, like in the time that I do have with him. You know, like that's important. But I can't put that little boy before I put me. I've seen myself in a sense where my mental health was so fucking bad and he's there, you know what I mean? Because of the sacrificing, because of the mom guilt, and it didn't pan well. My patience with him was terrible. You know what I mean? Now I prioritize my peace. If my mental health is declining, I am calling his father. You gotta take him. Because I'm snappy right now and he don't deserve that. You know what I mean? Like, and granted, I am blessed, like, a lot of co-parents don't have an outlet, and I get that. You know what I mean? But you gotta make some time for yourself at some point, mama. Somehow. There's no Kents at Tyler's Tarot. No. Shout out to Tyler. I love you some Tyler. If you're a Tyler's Tarot fan, you know you be like repeating some of his phrases to yourself. Like, there is no Kent at Tyler's Tarot, okay? There is no I don't knows. Shout out to the King of Tarot though, but yeah. I'm a firm believer of everything's fucking possible. Like, you can only do what you can, but you can also do whatever the fuck you want. And I said that shit, and I stand on that. You feel me? Like, every time I even try to like console myself with that, oh, you can only do what you can, but the bigger bitch in me, but you can also do whatever the fuck you want. So what you trying to do? Period. You know? Now's the time to start thinking about these things though. What do you want? Where are you trying to take this? You know? Like myself, I'm big 35 out here. What am I doing? And it's like, it's not even like I'm not doing shit. You feel me? I have a career. I have my own business. I perform. I'm a mother. I do a lot of great things. So also I'm being called to just like appreciate who the fuck I am, nigga. At least am a featured performer at least once a month. And then with my own products once a month. You know what I mean? And when I have a little more freedom as a mother, it'll be more. I can take on more opportunities, and that's one thing I want to do. Like, stop making excuses about this babysitting shit. I can get a babysitter. I just don't be wanting to pay for one sometimes, you know? You know? I don't be wanting to be a burden to my family. And the whole thing is, they be wanting him. They want to spend time with him, you know? It's just, I could be hyper independent, you know? But that's through trauma. They made me like this. Like, you know you could ask. I couldn't ask y'all motherfuckers when I was younger. Now, now y'all motherfuckers got McDonald's money? What? You're a patient parent? Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, shout out to my parents though, because, you know, we are all entitled to, not entitled, but we all, we are entitled to change, you know, so, whatever, but, yeah, y'all, I'm, doing this little nature walk, trying to be consistent with just connecting with y'all with these downloads I be getting early in the morning. I've been getting up earlier because I feel like I'm like more connected with spirit. My downloads come in clear, and it's just like I start my day real peaceful the earlier I get up. You know what I mean? And if I get up earlier than the niggas outside, then they didn't wake me up this morning. I was already up, so I'm gonna be irritated. I live in the hood, y'all. It be drug dealers outside. These niggas is loud as fuck. You know, that shit used to fuck with me. And it's just like, it's disruptors in the matrix, right? Trying to fuck off your peace. That's why you gotta beat them. You gotta beat them and then eat them. You feel me? Period. But, yeah. I'm trying to be more consistent with myself, though. And just, like, taking my vitamins in the morning and prioritizing my health like a motherfucker. I'm starting to see results, y'all. I got back in a dress that I haven't been able to fit since before I had the baby. So every year, my son 3, he's like almost 3.5. Every year I've been trying to put on this dress, like in hopes, like I know I'm gonna be able to fit it again. Nigga, I put it on last weekend. I didn't take no picture. I was just in the house chilling, you know. But I just wore it for the day just because it was like, I didn't want to take it off. Like, I finally can get it on and like, whew, that felt really good. It felt really good. And it just, you know, the best, you will always be your best investment. You know what I mean? I've been investing in myself since I was a fucking kid, like a young adult. You know what I mean? Pay for my own college tuition type shit. You know what I mean? Like, been on my own since I was 17. I was emancipated. You feel me? Fuck y'all. I'm going through the court. Period. Like I said, like all my episodes and shit like that, I paid for that. You know what I mean? That's why I haven't had a big episode recently in like the last year, because I haven't been working 2 jobs. You know, I was working 2 jobs being able to fund that. And that's 6-7 days a week. And by the grace of God, I got fired by the part-time job. But it's because I'm not meant to work like that. I'm not a slave. You know, I'm a fucking goddess. I'm not, in my career that I have, my full-time job, nigga, I help people. So it's not a job to me. I really love what the fuck I do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a case specialist for people who have been, for victims of human trafficking. You know what I mean? Like, I deal with children who have been trafficked. That's not no punk shit. That's not no easy shit to deal with. But I'm hella happy that I can be a person that can help those type of people. You feel me? But working at that fucking restaurant for tips, nigga, no. I'd rather be in the club, bruh. At least I love the strip club. Shout out to all my strippers out there. I miss it. I'm staying digital on my journey. I'm not supposed to hustle. You know what I mean? And I'm putting in the steps to try to figure out what it is that I'm supposed to be doing, you know? So I know a part of it is this YouTube shit. You know, a part of it is being more open about my experiences and my perspectives and uplifting people. Because that's what we need. You feel me? We need that soul food. I'm going to always tell you. You feel me? Anytime I'm going to get on in the morning, nigga, it's soul food. We need to start our day with this type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to start your day with drama. That's not fair to you. When it's like, and that's one thing I've been like reminding myself, even when it comes down to like things that I might do that may be unhealthy. I have to remind myself, that's not fair to you. Me stressing myself out about certain things that I can't control, that's not fair to you. So let it go. You know? We need more positivity, bruh. We need more love. Motherfuckers is really mad because there's no love. You wouldn't be so salty if you weren't loved if you were loved properly. No person on this earth that was loved properly is a fucking villain. Is a mean ass bitch. Is a hateful ass bitch. You really mad and you really push people away because you really, it's the opposite. You want that shit. You want people, you want love. That's what we need. We need love and connectivity. You know, social media has separated us from each other. Real human fucking connection, nigga. I like to laugh. I love to fuck, but I love to laugh. You know what I mean? Like to cuddle and shit like that, nigga. Like, you know? But hold up, y'all. I'm like almost to my destination. But I guess I'm gonna just end it here though. Because, you know, let everybody get back to their day. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope your day is as beautiful as you are. I hope your day is as cool as you are. I hope your day is filled with fucking miracles and abundance and love and laughter. You know? I hope you find some money on the floor. If that even happens anymore. Even if it's a penny on heads, nigga, what's up? You feel me? I hope you find a feather or something. Something mystical. A sign. A sign that everything's gonna be okay. Maybe this is the sign. Everything's gonna be okay. It always is. And that's on period. It's on period. Period. But yeah, it's your girl Barbie Drees. The talented intuitive. The hostess of spirituality. Leading all you bitches to the promised land. Myself included. Yeah. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Hey.